some of the loops. Now few more are left. They are do loop. I will write down here. Do loop. Do loop again is of two types. Do while loop, and second one is do loop while, and last but not the least is while when. See, in your book the definition which is given is do loop. The do loop repeats the statements depending upon the condition placed either after do into bracket at the entry or after loop at the exit. What does it mean? I repeat once again. The do loop repeats the statements depending upon the condition placed either after do, that is at the entry, or after loop at the exit. Now, so this is about the do. So how is do while loop functioning? The do while loop repeats as long as the condition holds true. This loop is used when a condition is to be tested first, and if it is true, then only the statements in the body of the loop will be executed. Now, what are the formats of do while? We will go through. I will just tell you what do while loop is doing here. One is do while loop. Now, before I explain this, I will write an example so that these things become easy for you to understand. Because if I just go with the theory part, it will be difficult. Now, the example here is program to print 5 times. Program to print asterisk 5 times. How are we going to write a program to print asterisk 5 times using do while loop? That is what I am going to tell you here. Now, first will be always CLS, n will be equal to 1, then what? Do while n less than or equal to 5, print asterisk n equal to n plus 1, and the last line is loop. How does this program run, or how does do while function? See, when I run this program, first will be CLS. Screen you are getting as new. N has taken the value to be 1. Do while n less than equal to 5. What is the value of n here? 1. 1 is less than 5. So print n equal to n plus 1. What is the value of n here? N is equal to n plus 1. N will be 2. Then it will be taking the loop. What is the loop? It will come here again. Do while n less than or equal to 2. See, 2 will be less than or equal to, I will go little slow. Wait. See, when I run the program, first will be CLS, n is equal to 1. Do while n less than or equal to 1. What is the value of n here? 1. 1 is less than or equal to 5. So, first will be print asterisk as now. Now, see, n is equal to 1 here. This I am only giving, this part won't come there on the computer screen. This is only for your understanding. Now, n is equal to n plus 2. What is n? N is equal to 1. N plus 2 will be 2. Loop. Loop means again it will come to do. Do will check whether 2 is less than or equal to 5. Yes, 2 is less than or equal to 5. In that case, again next statement is executed, and that is print. N will be equal to 2 plus 1, that is 3. Again it will tell to go to loop. Is 3 less than 5? Yes. What is the next statement? Print. N is equal to n plus 1. 3 plus 1 will be equal to 4. Again loop. Loop means again it will come to the do statement. Is 4 less than equal to 5? Yes. So again it is printed. 4 plus 1 is 5. Again it will come to loop, it will come to do. Is 5 less than or equal to? It is equal to 5. So it will be printed as this thing. Again asterisk will be printed. Now next will be, n will be taking the value as 5 plus 1 will be 6. Again it will go to loop. Is 6 less than or equal to 5? No. 6 is greater than 5. So the program ends. And your output will be this. So what is that? 5 times I have printed. Is it clear to all of you? Is it clear? So this is about the do while loop. Okay? Do while loop always has a condition after do while, and the loop is the end of the statement. It checks whether in going inside the loop whether the conditions are satisfied or not. If it is satisfied, the next statement is executed. Again it comes to the loop, it goes up. This is the way how do while loop functions. Okay, in your book they have given structure of a do while loop. I will just read those. The structure of a do while loop is as follows. It begins with the do while statement. This statement is used to define the condition that is to be checked. What is the condition to be checked here? N less than or equal to 5. It ends with the loop statement. The loop statement is used to signal the end of the loop. This is one thing, signaling the end of the loop. Secondly, return the control to the do while statement to check if the condition continues to be true or not. Condition, what was the condition here to be true? N should be having a value less than or equal to 5. If it is not less than or equal to 5, then the condition is false. Okay, so terminates the loop when the test conditions becomes false. So when 6 was less than, it checks whether 6 was less than or equal to 5. It is not. So the program ends. Okay, so while reading itself you will be understanding the concept. Now a second example is also given. I would like to do that. Program to print all even numbers from 0 to 20 using do while loop. See, this is a simple program to print all even numbers from 0 to 10 using do while loop. So I have always told you, whenever you start with the program, you always start with CLS. The next will be what? N I am giving the value to be equal to 0. Do while n less than or equal to 20. Print n. Now here we are requiring the even numbers, so increment will be in 2. What are even numbers? Even numbers are numbers which are divisible by 2. So what is even number? So when I want even numbers, I want again n to be equal to n plus 2. Here n is having the value 0, so the next number will be plus 2. 0 plus 2 will be 2. Like that it goes. Okay, and then it is the loop. When I run the program, what is the answer I am getting? This is the screen. Suppose the CLS, you get a new screen. N is taken the value as 0. Do while n less than or equal to 20. Is 0 less than or equal to 20? Yes. n. So it will be 0. N is taking the value 0 plus 2. So value of the n will be equal to 2. Again loop. It will come to the loop and check whether the condition is true or false. Is 2 less than or equal to 20? Yes. So what is print n? It will be 2. Again it comes down 2 plus, what is the value of 2 now? 2 plus 2 will be 4. Loop. Again it will come to do while 4 less than or equal to 20. Yes. The next 4 will be printed. Like that it goes on till the loop gets executed at a time where you get the answer to be equal to 20. Understand? This is about do while loop. Now this is also one form. Do loop while. Different types of looping statements it is. There is no need to be any confusions, because once you start doing the practicals, or if you are having a laptop at home, install QBasic, try these programs, these things will be much easier for you. See, this is also one type of looping statement, do loop while. Now how to write this statement? See, we will start with the syntax, then take example, and then we will go to the theory part. That will be making you the concept much easier. Now what is the syntax of this? As the name suggests, it starts with do. Okay. Then there are some statements here. Executable statements. Loop while. These are the conditions, test conditions. And this also is the end of the loop. Okay. Now how you will be writing a program using this syntax, that I will be telling you now by taking an example in your text. Now see, program to print the sum of all even numbers between 0 and 10. Using this do loop while, you will be write a program to print sum of all even numbers between 0 and 10. Okay. Now what is this? This is a program to print the sum of all even numbers between 0 and 10. What are even numbers? I have told you. Numbers which are divisible by 2 is called as even numbers. So 0 to 10, whatever even numbers are coming, you have to sum those numbers and get the answer. Now how do I start with? First is always CLS n equal to 0, because our numbers are from 0 to 10. Sum is also, I'll write little small so that it will be easy to finish that line on that board. CLS n equal to 0, sum equal to 0, because sum, we are initializing this 0 and sum to be 0. Do, see how loop starts now. Sum is equal to sum plus n. Okay. N is equal to n plus 2. Why is it n plus 2? Because we want the even numbers. Loop while n less than or equal to 10. Print the sum is, comma, see how this program runs. This is my I'll tell you how it is. See, first thing will be CLS. You are getting a new screen. N is equal to 0. Sum also is equal to 0. Do sum is equal to sum plus n. Sum plus n. 0 plus n. Sum is equal to sum plus n. Sum plus 0, 0 plus 0, n is equal to n plus 2. So n is having the value 0, 0 plus 2 will be equal to 2. Loop while 2 less than or equal to 10. Yes, is 2 less than or equal to 10? It will come to do. Okay. What is the sum here now? Sum will be equal to 0 plus 2. So loop while again 2 less than or equal to 10. Some confusion is there. So yeah, sum is equal to 0 plus 2. Then what is the value of n? N will be taking the value to be equal to n plus 2. What is the value of n here? It is 2. 2 plus 2, that becomes 4. Okay. The loop while n less than or equal to 10. What is the value of n? 4. It will come to the loop. Sum will be equal to sum plus n. Again, this procedure goes on, and here you get 6, 8, 10. Okay. So what is the sum of all this? See, here it is getting summing up. See this line here. When it comes to the loop, no, it goes to do. Then again it is coming to sum. Sum is equal to sum plus n. So 4 plus 6 plus 8, 18 plus 4, 18 plus 6, 18 plus 4, 22, 26, 27, 28, and this 2. So it comes to 30. As I have told you in the beginning, it is very difficult to elaborate these things on the board, but it will be very easy when you do the program in Cubase. Okay, so what is happening here, I'll tell you. And now comes the theory part. The structure of a do loop while is as follows. It begins with a do statement. It ends with a loop while statement. This is the loop here. See, only this much part is the loop. Do and end. It begins with a do statement. It ends with a loop while with conditions. Loop while is used to signal the end of the loop. It checks for the condition, and if it is true, the control is transferred to the do. What is the condition here? Our condition is n less than or equal to 10. 2 is less than or equal to 10. 4 is less than or equal to 10. 6 is less than or equal to 10. 8 is less than or equal to 10. 10 is less than or equal to 10. And when it goes to 12, 12 is not less than or equal to 10. The condition fails, and the sum is printed here, whatever the sum comes. It goes on repeating till our conditions are satisfied. This is about this do loop while. The statements that are to be repeatedly executed are written between the do and loop while statements. Is this clear? Is this clear to all of you? I think it is clear. So the last part, not the last, while when the loop. Okay, while when the loop. The syntax of while when the loop is while conditions and this is when. While when statement. This is the syntax. While when, these are the statement which gets executed within the loop. It starts with while, ends with when, and here are the conditions. Now how this works, we will do with an example. See, the example which is given is program to print the natural numbers from 1 to 5 in the reverse order. That is program to print natural numbers 1 to 5 in reverse order using while when. Now, what are the natural numbers from 1 to 5? Reverse order. That is 1 to 5. Reverse order will be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How to write that? First will be CLS. Whenever you start a program, start with CLS. X is equal to 5. Why I am giving the value 5? Because if I was told to print the natural numbers from 1 to 5 in the same order, then the x would have taken the value to be 1. But here it is from reverse order, so x has to be taken the value 5. While x greater than or equal to 1, print x equal to x minus 1 and when. How this program runs? When I run the program, first will be CLS, you get a blank screen. Second will be x is taken the value to be equal to 5. While x greater than or equal to 5, while x greater than or equal to 1, what is the value of x? 5 is greater than 1. Print x, print 5. X will be equal to 5x minus 1. What is the value of x here? What is the value of x here? It will be 5. So 5 minus 1 will be equal to 4. Okay, when means it will go to the loop while x is having the value 4. 4 is greater than or equal to 1. Print x, 4. Now again it will come down. What will be the value of x here? 4 minus 1 will be equal to 3. When means it will go to while. It will check the condition. Is 3 greater than or equal to 1? Yes. Print 3. Like that it comes down. Again when go up to 1. So this is the way how it functions. Okay. The while while when statement or while when loop starts with a while statement followed by conditions. The executable statements are inside this, and when will mark the end of the loop, or is also signaling to go to the loop if the conditions are not satisfied. Understood? So loop getting executed repeatedly using certain statements. While when loop is also one type of statement. While when loop is also. So the structure of while when loop, here it is. It begins with a while statement. This statement is used to define the condition that is to be checked. While x greater than or equal to 1 is the condition to be checked. It ends with a when statement. The when statement is used to signal the end of the loop. This is one thing. Secondly, return the control to the while to check if the condition continues to be true or not. The statements that are to be executed repeatedly are written between the while and the when. These are the statements which needs to be repeated again and again. So this is about while when loop. Now comes the nesting of loops.